तू चलता चल तू चलता चल तू चलता चल.
Hello, defense aspirants. Today I shall talk to you about a psychological concept which is very relevant for all of you in your lives to progress and also would be helpful in getting you selected in the defense service. This is the concept of the attribution theory and also a concept of locus of control. Let me give you an example to make you understand this. Let us say you are a cricketer and you went to bat and the cricket pitch had a bad bounce and the ball did not rise and it went under your bat because of the variable bounce and you got bowled. So you are quite frustrated and you will tend to blame the pitch for getting you bowled. Now what happens is you go, same batsman, you go and pitch was good, bad, whatever, and you score a century. Now what you will, and you find that batsmen around you were not able to score runs. So once the innings is over, you will tend to think that I had better skills and that is why I succeeded in scoring this century. So you attribute the success to yourself. Whereas the failure where you had got bowled without making much of a score, you attributed it to the pitch. Now this is a tendency that you have attributed success to yourself and failure you have attributed to external environment which was not in your control. So this is an example of a person whose locus of control is less internal and more external. So whatever things which go wrong, you know, that you will ask, like as an interviewing officer, I will ask a student as to why his performance had dipped in academics. And the person says, you know, sir, actually in my university only they don't give good marks. Then other reasons would be, you know, sort of as a group, the teacher had got against us, so he gave us poor marks in the practical. Then sometimes, you know, you know, my grandmother was ill, and I had a motorbike accident, and such like things. So here, the locus of control is tending to be external. Whereas a person whose locus of control is internal will say or will assume when he failed in batting that variable bounce is a fact of cricket pitches. It is part of the game. Even at the international level, cricket pitches are like that. So, as an accomplished batsman, he should be prepared for this variable bounce and should have taken care of that and should have attributed the failure to score runs also to himself rather than only the success. And similarly, should have attributed the academic performance to his own capabilities and his own doings rather than environment and the circumstances. Now, the person who has this internal locus of control and who takes responsibility for success as well as failure is a person who is likely to progress in the long run, because he does not absolve himself of the responsibilities for self-improvement and is convinced that in the long run successes and failures would occur because of his own doings, which actually is a fact of life. So a person who is suited for selection in the defense services, and a person who is likely to grow in life is one who attributes successes and failures to himself, more so the failures, and makes efforts to improve and progress. So, my advice to young aspirants is that please take responsibility for your own successes and failures, particularly failures, and make efforts to improve yourselves. This will give you lasting success. Thank you very much.